Chemical warfare has long been a macabre aspect of human history, leaving behind tales of horror and death. During World War I, which lasted from 1914 to 1918, the use of chemical weapons reached unprecedented levels of cruelty. It was a time when the boundaries of warfare were pushed to their limits, as new and deadly methods were embraced by nations in their quest for victory. In this chapter, we explore the tragic events and lasting consequences of chemical warfare during World War I. One of the most notorious types of chemical weapons used during World War I was poison gas. This ruthless approach to warfare involved the release of toxic gases such as chlorine, phosgene, and mustard gas to incapacitate or kill enemy combatants. The first large-scale use of poison gas occurred in April 1915, when the German army released chlorine gas at the Battle of Ypres. The gas, which was heavier than air, crept into the trenches and overwhelmed unsuspecting soldiers. The effects of chlorine gas were gruesome, causing severe respiratory problems, internal bleeding, and agonizing death. The introduction of poison gas as a weapon of war shocked the world and led to an international outcry. Despite this, both sides of the conflict soon began to develop and use their own chemical weapons. The French, British, and German forces were soon engaged in a deadly game of one-upmanship, each attempting to outdo the other in terms of the lethality, effectiveness of their gas attacks. Innovations such as gas shells and gas grenades were introduced, which allowed for a more targeted deployment of chemical agents. The use of chemical weapons during World War I was not limited to the battlefield. Both sides employed gas attacks against civilian populations as well. In some instances, gas shells were launched into towns and villages, causing widespread panic and civilian casualties. The psychological impact of chemical warfare was immense, as the fear of gas attacks infiltrated every aspect of daily life. People lived in constant uncertainty, never knowing if the next moment would bring a cloud of deadly gas. The Geneva Protocol of 1925, which prohibited the use of chemical and biological weapons in warfare, was a direct response to the horrors witnessed during World War I. However, the use of chemical weapons continued in subsequent conflicts, underscoring the challenge of enforcing such prohibitions. The legacy of chemical warfare serves as a stark reminder of the depths to which humanity can sink in pursuit of victory, and the urgent need for international cooperation to prevent the recurring nightmare of chemical warfare.